The Los Angeles Coliseum, a place traveler calls home and the crowd loves to fight on when supporting the USC Trojans. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is... This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Fires to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
These are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. These teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
Tight end finds a soft spot. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Getting some heat. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down.
Well, this quarterback's already taken a couple shots from the pocket. There's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
They're going to throw it again. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He makes the catch. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window with the run on first and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now second and goal and right in the teeth of this noise.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25.
And he strides his way. First down here for the offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill. He uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
He finds his man. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Finds the tight end. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on third and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, first down.
Turns it on in midfield. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, UCLA. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He's going to run it. At midfield, he's got room. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking to move it through the air. He's going to take off. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. From the 30-yard line on first down. Back to pass, it's Gordon. They're trying to get to it. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The victory bell's not some manufactured, concocted trophy, guys. This thing actually used to be on a train.
That is so cool, and the origins of the story of all these rivalries and the trophies, Jesse, it's so cool, it's fun to find out about, and these guys out here are learning on the job about it.
Yeah, it's just really such a point of pride, the victory bell. Not just here in the city of Los Angeles, but to these kids, there's just a different energy in this game.
He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Bruins! And they take it in for 6 more points. How about this crowd rattling the rafters and trying to help their defense? And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Going to take a shot at this DB. And it's picked off. Bringing it back. The 30. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. Oh, man, thought he had the interception, but the official rules gained too much of an advantage, so wave off the turnover, give up the yardage, it'll be first down. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Here they come to try it again on 2nd and 10 from the 29. Goes to the option. Quick toss. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
You see, this is what great defenses do. Great defenses swarm to the football. So when you do miss a tackle, it's not the end of the world. There's another guy right there to wrap him up. Great defenses seem like they got 12 guys on the field.
And he intercepts it. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. UCLA will go back to work on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Looking to throw, it's Gordon. They're bringing heat. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Quickly complete. Finds a crease at the 20. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Give to the back. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. High quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. He caught it. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. Trying to barge their way in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And I love this. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to eat that clock, let it tick down. A field goal here, I'm up by 2 possessions, but I'm still in a very good place. I don't have to get over-aggressive, Jesse, if I don't want to.
No, and you can put this game out of reach, too. If you could score a touchdown, this thing's basically over. And you know what this area of the field, it's really hard to throw the football because the windows are so small. So be the more physical team. Go ice this up.
A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, and he takes it in for the score. First down here for the offense. Hold it, finds his man on the left. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on first down. Back to throw, it's Gordon. Going to try to get it himself. And they'll knock him down.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down. He's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed. So hard to stop.
We have arrived at the 2-minute warning. A 1-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. And here comes the offense on second down. The give and tick, 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 tick. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride, and they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Grabs it in the middle. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
Takes the handoff, and he's going right. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and really good 3rd down situational defense. You know it's 3rd and long. You know the pass play's coming. Defense was ready. Nice job forcing the 4th down.
So how good you feeling right now if you're on offense in this situation? You want to just play conservative? You want to punt it over and let your defense finish up?
Lets it fly deep downfield. And he's It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.